Jeez. Dagwood, sorry, I didn't realize I should just go. What have you got there? One Tree Hill? Nah, I'm good. Okay. VHS Viral came out in 2014, a year after VHS 2, and follows the same formula the other two movies had, with a handful of short found footage horror movies interlinked with a overall narrative, usually being that the characters in the story are watching the same movies we the audience are. That's interesting though. I mean, I just assume that the short films are what the characters are watching, but they haven't really given any evidence that that's the case. These people could have been watching something totally different. My point is, the formula worked for the first two movies, and I find it unique how it puts any VHS movie you see on equal footing, because it divides out the good and the bad. Even if you think one overall film is better than the other, you can still point to something in the latter that you enjoyed. So VHS Viral should be no different, right? Right? Well, the movie opens with just the cheesiest dialogue.
It's our new spot.
What, you gonna steal my childhood memories?
No. We'll just make new ones.
Promise?
Promise.
Did I put in the right movie? The fuck is this?
Give me that thing.
But my camera, my show.
No, this is definitely VHS. So a police chase involving an ice cream truck is happening right in this couple's neighborhood. The dude's seeing this as an opportunity to make a viral video. Oh, I get it. It's viral as in popular, but also as a bad thing.
Haven't you ever wanted to be a part of something bigger than you?
Holy shit, dude, you're talking about a viral video of a police chase. Calm down. Almost instantly, things seem off, and not in a creepy way. As the dude's girlfriend wanders off in a daze, and... Oh, okay, yeah, that's how that works. The guy gets a weird message on his phone, and I suppose this is how the shorts are being presented, as we're suddenly thrust into a documentary about... Dante the Great is a magician who's been under suspicion by the police for the disappearance of various people, including multiple assistants. We get a brief history of how he became a famous magician, seemingly out of nowhere, shortly after gaining possession of a cloak that even Harry Houdini was afraid of.
Dante came in possession of a cloak. Nobody's really sure where he got the cloak.
The cloak happens to possess real magic, through the use of trick photography, which of course turned him into a big shot.
Today's magic is dead. You wanna learn a trick? Go Google it. Go find it. It's on Wikipedia. You will never discover how I do it.
Except for the guy in the documentary who knows about the cloak. Yeah, he's probably got a good idea. The missing people, of course, turn out to be the dark byproduct of the cloak, as it needs to feed. Or it will, I don't know, just become a normal cloak? One of his targets being the abusive boyfriend of one of his assistants. Oh, so it's like Little Shop of Horrors.
Feed me Seymour. Feed me all night long.
Mostly the victims are his assistants, though, and for whatever reason, he felt the need to film each of their deaths and keep them in a hidey hole in his dressing room. His most recent assistant, Scarlett, discovered his snuff film collection and brought it to the police. So, when I said earlier that he's under suspicion of the police, I actually mean they arrest him.
They're not illusions. There. It's magic.
There's no such thing as magic.
Oh, really? Well then, care to explain the footage you've uncovered that makes no sense? No, I guess you're right. Magic doesn't exist. Subpar CG, however. Dante, of course, breaks free from custody, leading to just the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen. First off, who the fuck is holding the camera during this part? Did they forget that this was supposed to be believable to some degree? It's just all so cartoony, and they broke the cardinal rule when it comes to found footage horror. Always put a character from the movie in control of the camera. God, they even do the shaky cam and bad focus, like there's magically 3 random people surrounding them and filming this at various cinematic angles. Oh, and then throw in a random jump scare at the end. Oh, fuck, what a way to start off the movie. The acting was bad, the premise was promising, but bad. And they seem to have given up on the whole found footage put onto a VHS tape concept. In fact, hold on. How can you even call this movie VHS? The videos are all coming from phones. Speaking of, the dude from the beginning goes looking for his girlfriend, while Cameron from Ferris Bueller watches a shitty creepypasta. And then, I think the movie attempts to make a commentary on people seeking fame through viral videos.
Oh, yeah. See you on YouTube, bitches.
Or maybe people's fascination with watching others suffer? I don't know. The guy, along with a few others, chase after the ice cream truck on bikes when...
Listening to me, it's going in circles on purpose.
Oh, Jesus Christ, does anyone know how cars work in this movie? So the guy is somehow not dead, but instead stuck to the back of the truck as it drags him on the ground. The others desperately trying to help him. Yeah, the dude just loses his foot as the truck goes like 5 miles an hour. Fuck, this is stupid. Just give me another short film already. This one's about a dude who just built a portal to an alternate dimension in his basement, as you do. The portal is a success, as on the other side, an alternate version of him also just finished building a portal. The two versions decide to swap universes for 15 minutes.
Ahora tenemos los dos lo mismo en la cabeza. ¿Verdad? Sí.
Oh, and here I thought the twist would be the two would start making out or something. In one universe, where we started, the dude's wife is asleep and everything seems normal. But in the other universe, things are kinda different. A little different. Really, just what the fuck? Well, okay, a supposed four-way with demonic imagery and a inconspicuous bag of dripping flesh. I guess that's nothing too out of the ordinary. But the fun is called off thanks to the fake husband being all awkward.
¿Qué ha pasado? Si no te apetecía, ¿para qué has subido?
Though I can't help but feel I would have just run back to the basement and forget the whole alternate dimension thing ever happened, instead of just sitting there dumbfounded. A strange plane passing by outside causes the guy to run out and see that. When he comes across the two dudes his wife invited over.
No estarás grabando todavía con esa mierda. Creo que nos está grabando.
Estás grabando, pero ¿a ti qué te pasa, tío?
Things don't go too well and the guys attack him with their demonic penises. Yeah, this film is weird. Trying to head back to the basement, the guy runs into his alternate wife, who gets super turned on by the camera and reveals her... This film is weird. The dude then hilariously pushes her aside violently and runs back into his dimension where his alternate self... He found his alternate wife. He then attacks his other self, which I just now realized is done with the same screwdriver in his pocket his other self used to fend off the demon cocks. Huh, that's a nice touch. But the wife finds her real husband and isn't too happy about the violence.
Ejercer mi derecho a ejecutar la ley sobre violencia de género en espacio doméstico.
Well, they may be a satanic culture, but it's good to know they take domestic violence seriously. Yes, and also, this film is fucking weird. Oh, and the other wife is alive, but she doesn't know about the alternate realities, so... This one's a lot of fun, and genuinely creepy and creative. My imagination was going insane watching this one, wondering what the ritual was about, why things were so different in the alternate universe, and even waiting for it to turn out that the normal dimension was the one that was creepy and vastly different. It's an inspirational piece of surreal horror.
Reports now that there might actually be a hostage situation, and so LAPD is going into surveillance mode.
Oh boy, back to the crazy epilogue, and some people are having a barbecue in the neighborhood. They get into a fight, leading to one of the guys stabbing everyone with kitchen appliances somehow. And a dog gets stabbed in the head with a fork. Moving on.
So tell your folks, by me, Bonestorm, or go to hell!
This one is about two skateboarders doing tricks for a video, the camera guy being a bit of a prick.
We all good? All clear, big dog!
Oh man, these guys are so cool, getting into fights, smoking doobs, giving to the homeless.
You need a light? Hell yeah, man. No problem.
The camera guy suggests they go to a place in Tijuana for footage. What? You mean like a donkey show? Oh, skateboarding. Right. But once there, they quickly run into their first red flag.
Damn, so you want to swing this?
Tell your sister to go home.
Wait, what? The creepy lady's demon speak has its own closed captions? Who edited this? They attempt to do tricks in some random canal thing when they're interrupted.
Hey, video guy, your dad's a good singer.
Nice one, bruh. People start getting handsy and the skater kids fight them off the only way they know how. With sick skateboard tricks. Now instead one grabs a machete and the other one had the foresight to bring a gun. Well, all that hardly seems necessary. Looks like a light tap with a skateboard is all it takes to take him down. You know, I'll excuse the absurdity of how nonchalant the two are about getting jumped by murderous strangers. Even the fact that they decide to play some music to go along with them fighting for their lives. But out of all the found footage films I've seen for the past month, this one actually managed to make me feel disoriented from the jerky camera movements and jumpy editing. It's actually surprising when you think about it. Kinda figured I'd get dizzy a lot sooner watching this shit. The two get away as they realize something's awoken from the depths of the concrete canal and make one last hurrah with a skeleton. Well, if that didn't break my immersion. At least the kids feel bad about the death of the two people they came there with. With a single throwaway line.
Hey, do you feel as bad as I do about Gas Money Kid and Camera Guy? Yeah, come on, dude!
Yeah, and just for context, one of them got stabbed to death and the other one got their arm ripped off and then set on fire. Hey, but at least they're fine. I didn't mind this one so much. The nauseating editing and filming notwithstanding. I feel like it's a film the skater kids themselves came up with, just to have fun. Hey, let's film ourselves skating and being cool. Yeah, and what if we fought off zombies while skateboarding and partied in Tijuana? It's all pretty silly and also pretty fun. And the effects are a hell of a lot better than Dante the Great's. The epilogue continues with the police still trying to stop that damn ice cream truck, and that one guy still trying to find his girlfriend. But then we transition to a cab where a guy with just the weirdest damn voice films a girl stripping for him.
Don't talk. It's better if you don't talk.
I think the film is trying to make a commentary about revenge porn.
I know you.
Yeah, millions of guys do. Thanks to your website.
It was your ex-boyfriend. You shouldn't have dumped him, lady.
Nah, it's dumb. Moving on to the end. The guy finally finds the ice cream truck stopped in the LA River. The truck was supposedly infecting everyone's phones, making them crazy. And the guy is supposedly forced by his supposed girlfriend to supposedly upload the signal all over the supposed world. The film ends with the city falling into supposed chaos. Good God, this movie sucked. As much as I loved VHS 1 and 2, I can't say there's anything redeemable about Viral, a stupid film with a stupid plot with at least one fucking stupid short. The Dimensions one and the skateboarding one aren't bad, but definitely not memorable enough to make up for the shit that surrounds it. Oh, and also, only 3 shorts? Really? You're gonna come in here with this shit and only present 3 shorts? I mean, you could argue that the production value for each had increased significantly from the last 2, but that didn't make them better films overall, did it? Did the overarching plot really require so much screen time? I know I complained that in the first 2 the main stories were weak, but this is just lame. And the only positive thing I can glean from it all is that this brings the whole trilogy full circle. The tapes are turning people crazy, or into zombies or whatever, and now the whole world is gonna watch them. All thanks to a sentient ice cream truck, and through people's phones. So, not even remotely related to a fucking VHS. You completely ignored one half of your title. So, I'm done. You happy now? Oh yeah, good job VHS Viral. You broke Dagwood's heart. So, happy Halloween, I guess, and time to send this abomination back to the fires of hell. I nomi Patri et Filii, I Spiritus Sancti. Jesus.